Hey friends, as you can see, I have the Portronics dome in front of me, and in this video I'm going to compare this speaker, a 9-month-old speaker, with the Portronics sound drum, which is a trending speaker going nowadays, and this is the best speaker under 2000 rupees till now. I don't know what will happen in this video, but till now this is the best speaker under 2000 rupees. It's not defeated by any speaker with more watts or with the same watts. Like both the speakers are 10 watts, so this comparison would be a very interesting comparison in my opinion, because there are not much differences in both these speakers. So friends, without wasting any time, let's move in. So friends, first we are going to talk about the build quality and design of both these speakers. Build quality wise, both these speakers are made out of different fabrics. Yeah, they are made out of fabric. Like on the dome, you can see they have used jute, and on the Portronics sound drum you can see they have a water resistant fabric given on top of it. Both these speakers feel very premium with that fabric used, and the dome isn't water resistant because of that fabric used in the front part. And as you can see, both are made out of fabric and plastic. The housing on top of the sound drum where the passive radiator is, and the bottom part is made out of plastic. On the dome, the back part where you also get a passive radiator on this one is made out of plastic over here. It has a rubber coating onto it, which feels more premium in my opinion than the sound drum. And the build quality on both these speakers are equally good in my opinion. For the price you're paying under 2000 rupees, both these speakers are giving you tremendous build quality in my opinion. And both these speakers doesn't have any kind of knickknacks, like you have some kind of a color damage on both these speakers, or the fabric is torn from somewhere. They are holding pretty good in my opinion. The sound drum, I'm owning it from about 5 months, and the dome for about 10 or 9 months, I think so. But both these speakers are handling pretty well. The build quality is top notch in my opinion, and the design of both these speakers are very different. This has a circular design which can go flat on the ground because of that ring, which we are going to talk about in the later part. And this has having a cylindrical design. As you can see, both these speakers are very portable. Both these speakers doesn't have any kind of weight to it. They feel very lightweight. You can keep it in your bag, go for a trek, or if you're traveling somewhere with your family, you want to hear a little bit of music, you can take both these speakers with you. They will not occupy that much of space also. Or if you have some kind of function going in your colleges or somewhere, you can take both these speakers in your college bag also. Very lightweight, doesn't occupy that much of space. But the great part about this speaker, the Portronics dome, is that you get a ring at the back which works like a stand also. Like you have a magnet on top of the speaker also, and top of the ring, which makes the speaker sit flat on the ground. And if you want to use it as a stand, you can use it like this. This works like a stand, goes 180-degree flat to the ground again. If you want to hang it somewhere in your room like I do, you can just open it like this. You can hang it on your wall and keep this speaker properly. And the great part is, when you hang this speaker, you don't have to get up from your bed or wherever you are sitting to switch off the speaker, because both these speakers have auto shutdown feature, which works pretty well. And about within 10 minutes, both these speakers will shut down by itself if you are not listening music on the speakers. So moving on to the designs are superb, and it's a tie in my opinion when it comes to build quality and design of both these speakers. It comes to your preferences in my opinion. So now moving on to the features wise, both these speakers are having similar features. Like Bluetooth wise, this is a older speaker, so you get Bluetooth 4.1. this newer speaker, so you get a Bluetooth 4.2 on this one. Doesn't make that much of a difference in my opinion. Both these speakers are 10 watts. You get aux port. And the great part about the Portronics sound drum, and has the biggest advantage in this comparison in features wise, that you get a USB port at the back, which is very useful. If you don't have your mobile phone nearby and you want to listen to music, you can just plug in your pen drive and listen to music. And this speaker is a water resistant speaker, so you can take this speaker to your pool parties. So that's a superb thing in my opinion. But the Portronics dome is also having some advantages. Like the Portronics dome is having a bigger battery in comparison to the sound drum. The battery on the Portronics dome is 2000 mAh and on the sound drum it's 1800 mAh. Not that much of a difference, 200 mAh difference, but it increases the playback time of the dome for up to 1 or 1.5 hours. The playback time on this one is 7 to 8 hours, and on the sound drum it's about 5 to 6 hours. So now we are going to move to the sound test of both these speakers. So friends, I've connected both these speakers to my Nexus 6P, and first we are going to hear the Portronics sound drum, then we are going to move to the dome. So let's keep the dome aside and bring the sound drum in the center. And the name of the song is Turn Down for What by DJ Snakes, and the volume from my device is full, as you can see. So now I'm going to play the song. So now, as you have heard the sound drum, we are going to bring the dome in the center, and we are going to hear the dome now. So I'm going to play the same song so you can get a correct perspective on the dome also. And the volume from my device is full, as you can see. So I'm going to play the song. Full. Both these speakers, now we come to a conclusion that the sound from both these speakers is very similar. Loudness wise, they were very similar, neck to neck each other. You cannot tell any kind of difference. I don't know how, but the Portronics sound drum this time didn't sound that much loud in comparison to the dome, because I have compared the Portronics sound drum with many speakers with more watts also, and with same watts also, like 10 watts or 20 watts, different variety of speakers. I've compared this speaker, but still the Portronics sound drum sounded more louder than those speakers. In this comparison, they both were very similar in terms of loudness, but when we talk about bass, the Portronics sound drum is having a little bit of more bass in my opinion in comparison to the Portronics dome. But that much amount of bass might not matter to you, because the dome is little bit more cheaper, like about 100 or 200 rupees more cheaper than the sound drum. But still, taking that thing into consideration, I think that the Portronics sound drum is a better speaker, and this is the best speaker under 2000 rupees, because it is having more functionality. You get a USB port, it is water resistant, and I know that the dome is having that bigger battery, 2000 mAh, only 200 mAh more than this one, but that doesn't matter to me. and because of the sound. Bass matters to me a lot. The bass headers will love the Portronics sound drum and are still loving the Portronics sound drum because of its bass. And friends, if you agree with me, comment down below. If you don't agree with me, still comment down below. Let me know what you think, like if the dome was better or the sound drum was better. And friends, if you want to buy any of these speakers, the links are in the description. Do check them out because it helps the channel a lot. And friends, this is it for now. This is the comparison between the Portronics sound drum and the Portronic dome. Thank you for watching, friends.